I, 42F, have been
Our Area 50
Son pounded me after catching me pleasuring myself. I,
What?
42F.
Hold on. Okay, wait. I don't want to get too far into this. What is this? Oh my god. Okay, that's one way to start this story.
I,
Nice.
42F,
All right.
have been single for 5 years, since my partner passed away. My son,
Okay.
26M, came home to visit, while he thinks about moving back to my town. I have since moved into a small one-bedroom apartment, so there was no real room for him, but he's only staying 2 weeks. I haven't seen him in over a year, even though we talk every week. He and I are very close. When I picked him up from the airport, my heart raced. We held hands the entire drive home. Having a man in the house again felt really good. I had a list
Nah, this is weird. This is weird. Thing is, watching this knowing how it ends.
of chores for him to do and he started almost immediately. I told him I wanted to thank him
So
for
he
his
got
work
to
and he
work.
suggested we go out to a nice restaurant. I was excited, since I mostly cook at home for myself and it has honestly been a few months since I've been on a date. I got dressed and we went to a
On a
nice
date.
Italian restaurant
Oh,
he
boy.
picked. He was so attentive the entire night. It was sweet, and when he suggested I have another glass of wine, I didn't hesitate. We went for a short walk after dinner and I hung off his arm and we talked about his girlfriend. It was the happiest I've been in a while. When he drove us home, he grabbed my hand and held it, initiating the contact. When we got home,
so
we
he's-
talked more
oh
and he
my
massaged
God.
my shoulders and then neck. It was heaven. I realized that I was enjoying being touched too much, and excused myself, saying I was going to bed. I went to my room and put a towel on my bed and got comfortable. I was about to play with myself but my son walked in. He then saw me, obviously exposed. He then started smirking. Press share and more for part 2. Son pound.
They've set up a cliffhanger. I'm not finishing this story. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm just gonna assume it's fake for my own mental well-being, but that was weird. And the fact that he was the one playing
My son wants to have fun with me. Lately, he's been walking around in
What?
just his
Oh my gosh. Is this all we're about to be watching today? Why? Why?
boxers while being extremely hard, and he stroked it while looking at me on numerous occasions.
No. I'm drawing the line there. We're not finishing this one at all.
Hey, stepsis, mom and dad just left.
So
come in my room.
what for? I'm comfortable in my bed.
Can I come join?
Ale? No,
I can legit hear the rose right now.
you can hear the vibration?
Bro, what is happening? Is TikTok just promoting?
Family fun time.
I'm scared to scroll now. I'm genuinely scared to scroll now. I don't want to view this. What is happening? Ew, hit this app with the ban, bro.
My son oiled me up on the couch and ended up doing me.
There's no way. There's no goddamn way. Why? Am I on an account? I'm not on an account. Y'all can see at the top of my screen, I've just searched up Reddit story. In case y'all can't tell, we're not watching this one either. Oh my god. If it happens again, we're searching up something else.
In my stepbrother's room, I was playing with his
This is a fucking joke. Alright, I'm looking up funny Reddit stories now. Hopefully we're not just met with
corn.
My girlfriend's booty cheeks smell absolutely terrible. I can't take it anymore. We were hooking up doggy style when I noticed the back shot air literally
let's
stunk
see.
like poo. I ain't even joking. That smell was so awful it factory reset me and I could swear my body took a screenshot. I was immediately turned off.
Hey, you know what? If I speak, okay. Let's go. Let's just keep watching. If you've been caught by that wind though, oh, that should have changed your day.
I found myself thinking the next day that I didn't want to sleep with this person anymore. I find a lack of hygiene to be inconsiderate and even a little disrespectful to partners. Especially when it's
I feel
noticeable
that.
during intimacy like kissing or intercourse. I tried to be mature and have the conversation
Like,
in
you
person,
know,
but
I
even
gotta
then
look
I knew
back
she would take
here.
it pretty bad. She spirals down into very negative thoughts about herself and I didn't want her to think there was anything wrong with her as a person, so I tried to bring her down slowly. When the morning rolled around, she made a joke about me going to work and basically ended it with "You'll provide for us, baby," which I just had to shut down. I was already trying to figure out what I was going to say, but that made me realize that she has far deeper feelings and intentions for me than she initially displayed. I told her that while I think she's a great person, I don't think we should continue seeing each other or hooking up anymore. She immediately spiraled and I went into repair mode. I tried to minimize the damage by blaming myself. In short, I basically gave her the "it's not you, it's me" cliche, and it kind of worked too well because she exploded on me a couple of days later.
Hey, we don't talk about it enough. It's not you, it's me works incredibly well. Like, generally, it's the fastest way to end that conversation. Because otherwise, it's all the, "Oh, but why? Oh, but tell me, please. Let me do it." No. Hey, to everyone out there, if you need to end something real quick, it's not you, it's me, and move on with your day.
In my Instagram messages. I wasn't straightforward about her smell at first because I was just trying to save us both some embarrassment. Knowing her, she would have begged me to change my mind by promising she could wash her booty better. It was then she accused me of only dating the wrong people so that I could have a pedestal to put myself on. She said that she was the best option for me and that I was stupid for not wanting to be with her. She accused me of chasing dysfunction because it's the only way for me to appear good or functional by comparison. That actually pissed me the hell off, but I still bit my tongue. I wanted to tell her
Oh,
really
okay,
badly
you
that I just called
better
things
man than
off
me.
because she smelled like unwiped, marinated swampy nut butter and expected me to have intercourse with her. Or maybe I could have gone the lighter route and said something along the lines of, my dear, I can only apologize. I have the utterly unenviable task of informing you that the stench from your fecal furred fanny has made my eyes bleed. Either way,
Son, who wrote this shit? Fecal fuel fanny. Jesus
I just kept to
Christ, the
myself and didn't
alliteration
say
go
a peep.
hard.
I just left her undelivered and she blocked me after an hour of me not responding. Then to make matters even worse, she involved her friends in the situation. So what did her friends do? They pressed me about it. This is when I didn't hold back. They started yelling at me, basically saying how I played her and such. But I told them the truth about her unsanitary booty. And how realistically, I'm not her dad and I'm not gonna teach her how to wipe her own bottom. Gone the lighter route and said something along the lines of, my dear, I can only apologize. I have the utterly unenviable task of informing you that the stench from your fecal furred fanny has made my eyes bleed. Either way, I just kept to myself and didn't say a peep. I just left her undelivered and she blocked me after an hour of me not responding. Then to make matters even worse, she involved her friends in the situation. So what did her friends do? They pressed me about it. This is when I didn't hold back. They started yelling at me, basically saying how I played her and such. But I told them the truth about her unsanitary booty. And how realistically, I'm not her dad and I'm not gonna teach her how to wipe her own bottom. And if she thinks she doesn't know when she stinks like poop, then she's in serious denial. The absolute entitlement and lack of self-awareness is an entire bouquet of red flags on its own, but because I didn't tell her the truth, suddenly it was my fault. They went on to give me some reasons why her booty was stanky and a bunch of fluff to make their fried seem like the good guy here, but they weren't fooling me. I said to them, let me paint you ladies a picture. I know for a fact many of you beat yourselves up over a time you begged a guy to stay, or maybe you regret something embarrassing. You know that icky feeling when you're drifting off to sleep at night and your brain suddenly decides to remind you of that time you begged that loser, bare minimum guy to stay? Yay. Now replace that with begging someone to stay because you promised your booty would be cleaner from now on. Like girl, pick yourself up y'all, stop complicating it and coming up with theories about her booty stank. I told her friends I appreciated the effort of all their academics and diverse hypotheses, but practical results have concluded she just doesn't clean her booty that well. If you are wondering if I continued having intercourse with her, I did not. I didn't jackrabbit her or think of England. Her friends told her everything I said and was offended by this, but I didn't care. I have every right to not be with someone no matter how petty or shallow it may be in their eyes. I have every right to revoke my consent and not want to see someone for any reason. That is my right. Tough titties. I'm out. I ain't getting my dinky stinky no matter what anyone has to say. My girlfriend's booty